What's good with y'all boys, man? Back at y'all with another video. And before we even get into the video, man, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all the supporters. Happy Thanksgiving to all y'all watching this, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day with y'all family, eating y'all some good food. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all just still been staying focused, still been getting to this money, still been staying on your purpose. But let's just go ahead and hop into this topic, man. I know y'all ain't seen me in a minute. I know y'all ain't heard my voice in a minute. But we finna get into some real important stuff. I don't know how long this video gonna be, so if you in a car, put your seatbelt on. If you at the crib, kick back, relax, put your feet up. You might need to get you some notes to take, but we finna just hop into it, man. The number one thing you need to realize about life as a man is you're not gonna have no handouts, bro. It's nobody coming to save you. It's nobody that's gonna put the work in for you. And it might even be times in your life where nobody is supporting you, where nobody is just seeing your vision the way you see it, where you're back against the wall and you feel like the only person that really just see the vision is yourself. You might feel like through all the moves that you're making, you ain't seeing no progress. But I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. Regardless of what you go through, you gotta get back up and you gotta keep fighting. Because regardless of who you are, life is going to knock you down. If you're a weak man, life gonna knock you down continuously. And as soon as you get back up, life gonna knock you down again. But this is why as a man, you gotta have your mindset focused on the goal. You gotta have tunnel vision, y'all boys. It ain't time for distractions, bro. We got like a little bit over a month left in 2024. Think back to January, bro. Remember where you was at. Remember how you was thinking. Remember what you looked like. Remember what you was focused on. Now fast forward to today, Thanksgiving, November the 28th. What does your life look like? What has changed? What have you accomplished? Because I'm gonna tell you this, some of us, we done fell off, we done got worse. Some of us, we've improved. Some of us, we've stayed the same. We've just been taking it a day at a time, just going with the motions. But remember when you said, I'm gonna change my life. Remember when you said, forget what they talking about, forget who support me, this is what I'm gonna do. Remember when you said that? Remember when you made all these promises to yourself? Did you fold? Did you compromise your manhood? Did you make excuses? Did you complain when stuff wasn't going your way? Or did you just stay focused and stay locked in? Because at the end of the day, it's you versus the man in the mirror. The faster you realize that only you can put the work in for the things that you want on a consistent basis, once that really locks into your mind and you start moving with that mentality, with that mindset, with that perspective, only then will you start seeing results. Only then will you start putting the work in to actually get the things that you want. Too many of us, bro, we want the handouts. We want stuff to come so easy. We get our phones out, we get on social media, we see people, we see our favorite content creators, we see these influencers, we see people on Instagram, TikTok, whatever the case may be, just living their life, right? And then these people be our age, we want to do the same things that they doing. But we don't see what goes on when the camera's not on. We don't know how many late nights they stayed up working when stuff just wasn't going their way. We don't know how many L's that they had to take. All we see is what they want to show us. But what does your life look like when the camera's not on? When you look in the mirror, are you really satisfied with your life? Are you moping? Are you complaining? Are you procrastinating? Are you making all these excuses for the work that needs to be done? Do you keep telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll start my diet tomorrow. You know what, I'll call in today. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I don't feel good. I don't feel like going in today. Or are you gonna tell yourself, no, I'm finna go right now. I don't care how I feel. I don't care that I'm sore. I'm finna go to the gym, get this work in. I don't care if I don't feel like going to work. I'm finna work a double. I'm finna work overtime. Oh, my job got uncapped, unlimited overtime? Well, I'm finna run it up. Bro, you gotta be in a phase in life where ain't nothing stopping you. It's you and your goals. You got that tunnel vision. Sometimes you just sit back at night and you just think, man, like, I've been putting all this work in. You reflecting on where you used to be, where you was 6 months ago, where you was a year ago, 2 years ago. And then you start to appreciate where you at right now. You ain't all the way where you want to be, but you appreciate where you at right now because it's not where you used to be. Too many of us, we get caught up comparing ourselves to other people that we forget how much work we done put in. That we done forget how far we done came. Come on, bro. Cut yourself some slack and appreciate the work that you put in. Remember, bro, you ain't come this far just to quit. Because I've been going through it, bro. I've been going through it. We're not gonna get into all the specifics, but I've been going through it. So that's why y'all ain't really been seeing me make no videos over these past couple of months. Because I've just been going through some stuff behind the scenes. But I realize, and this has been pondering over my mind, that it's people out there who resonate with what I'm going through. It's people who can relate to what I'm going through. So if I can shed light on my situation, somebody watching this video can get some motivation, can get some inspiration, can be like, okay, I'm not the only one going through this. Somebody can relate to me. Whether it be your bag not right, your finances ain't all the way in order. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be just your overall mental state, your emotional state, and where you want it to be. You kind of just going through it. Seem like you can't win for losing. Seem like life just beating you up. You know what I'm saying? But how hungry are you gonna be? These things that you're going through, these situations that you're going through, these tough times, this is what's gonna mold you into the best version of yourself. Because if it was easy, bro, if everything was easy, bro, you wouldn't appreciate it. If you always just got these handouts, you wouldn't appreciate the stuff that you had to go through. You wouldn't appreciate the losses if everybody just handed you what you want. If you had all the money that you wanted to buy everything that you ever wanted, you wouldn't appreciate none of it. It'll never be enough. But your unique story, what you done went through, that's what gives you the testimony. That's what makes people resonate with you. When people see the rags to riches story, don't nobody care about, you ain't have to go through no struggle to get to where you at. Everything was just handed out to you. Don't nobody care about that, bro. Because it's people who really going through it. It's people who in worse situations than you, but they still putting in more work than you, bro. I seen this TikTok video not too long ago, bro, about this YouTuber. The YouTuber Ra, right? So he was spitting game as somebody who wanted to be a content creator. And he was just saying like, I'm already up, I'm already lit, I'm already making bread, I'm already viral on the internet. So it's no reason that I should be posting more content than you, and you ain't even up yet. And I heard that, and I'm like, nah, he really spitting game. Now, he ain't saying nothing crazy. We didn't heard this before, but you apply that to your life. It's people who are in positions that you want to be in, but they still working harder than you. It's people who in a worse situation than you, but they still working harder than you. That's what I was saying, bro. The things that you going through in life right now, are you gonna let those things make you hungry, make you motivated, make you lock in, make you determined? Or are you gonna make these things make you weak, make you cry, make you submit, make you bow down? You see what I'm saying, bro? We all gonna go through something. We all gonna have these phases in life where we just in these dark valleys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where we at the bottom of the mountain and we gotta climb all the way to the top. Where we in the tunnel and we just feel and surrounded by darkness. But you gotta see the light at the end of the tunnel. Even if it's just a little glimmer of light, you gotta see it. You gotta have faith that it's there. So wherever you at right now, you gotta just appreciate where you was. Use where you was as fuel to get better, to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep fighting. We don't put all this work in to quit. You see what I'm saying? We don't put all this work in to be comfortable. It's no reason as a man that you sitting here comfortable, that you sitting here watching people live the life that you want to live or live a similar lifestyle to the one that you want to live. You on YouTube all day watching your favorite content creator live a life that you want to live, and you ain't doing nothing to change your situation. You on Instagram, TikTok 24/7, but you ain't doing nothing to change your situation. You comparing your life to other people, but you ain't doing nothing to change your situation. You moping and complaining when you look in the mirror, you're not satisfied with what you see, but you ain't doing nothing to change your situation. You want to sit on the couch, you don't want to get a job, but you think that you're supposed to be having your way with life. But you think that women's supposed to be flocking towards you, giving you choosing signals all day. You don't want to do what it takes. You don't want to become the person to receive the things that you want, but you still want to complain. You got all these desires. See, when you got desires, but you ain't got no action behind those desires, you ain't got no faith behind that action, you're not going to get nothing in life. You're not going to get nowhere, bro. A lot of y'all, I want this type of lifestyle, I want this type of girl, I want this type of car, this type of crib, I want to be making this amount of money, I want, but you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. If you a man right now, bro, I'm 22. If you a man right now, 18, 17, 16, you know what I'm saying, 19, 20, 21, 22. If you a young man right now, bro, you need to get you a job. You need to lock in at that job. And you need to go to work every day. And you need to stack your bread up. If you still stay with your parents, stack your bread up. Stop trying to flex in front and buy all this stuff that you don't need. I know if it's your first time getting you're making your own money, you're gonna have some purchases like that, bro. When I first started working jobs, every check I get, I would buy me some shoes. But if I could go back to when I first started making money, I would be stacking my bread, bro. Cause I bought the shoes to barely wear them, cause I'm going to work every day. I'm not wearing my new shoes to work. So if I could have just stacked that money while I didn't have no bills, when it was time for me to get a whip, when it was time for me to move out my mama crib, I would have been in a better situation. If you in college right now, still stay focused on the bag. Get you a job, get you a side hustle. Every man should have a job and every man should have a side hustle. Because the job ain't the end result. The job is just gonna get you from point A to point B. You see what I'm saying? So you use the job to help fund the side hustle, but you don't quit the job before the side hustle is really taken off to be able to actually replace the job. Because if the job is your only source of consistent income, why would you sacrifice that? Then you put yourself in a position to where you're struggling. Take calculated risk, not stupid, dumb risk. Don't do dumb stuff. Because you think you somebody you ain't. Don't do dumb stuff. Take calculated risk, put yourself in a position where you always gonna be comfortable, where you can always sustain the moves that you make. It. Don't put yourself in a situation where now you struggling. Now you hustling. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta compromise your morals. Don't put yourself in a position to where your bills is this high. You see how my hand not even in the frame of the camera? Don't put yourself in a position to where your bills is sky high going through the roof. But your income is below that. You see what I'm saying? You're working backwards. If you don't have a car right now, if you finna get your first car, why would you finance a car? That's another thing. If I could go back and do it differently, I would get a cash car. I wouldn't just finance a car, because why would you add that extra bill when all you're doing is driving to and from work? You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing I would do differently. Don't be in a rush to move out your mama crib. I know we want to be on our own, bro. We want to grow up fast. I was there. But I'm telling you, bro, nothing is better than making sure that you're making the right moves at the right time, because you're doing things the right way, because you're listening to people who came before you. It's nothing better than you making X amount of money every single month and your bills is half of that, less than half of what you're making. There's nothing better than that. Nothing better than having all your bills for the month paid and you still got money to save, you still got money to just spend and splurge on, and you got money to invest. And I'm not saying it like you gonna spend, I'm not saying it like you paying your bills and you got 5 bands left over. If you do, that's cool. But even if it's $300, you got 100 that you can just spend on something. You got 100 to invest in something, and then you got 100 to just save. Even if that's where you at right now, that's better than you spend all your money on bills and you got 9 cents afterwards. Or even better yet, you spend all the money that you made this month on bills and you ain't even paid them all. So we gotta get ourselves in position to where we putting in so much work, that we so focused on ourselves, that we so locked in with our purpose, that we so locked in with becoming the best version of ourselves, that we don't have room for distractions, that we have to shut up that little feminine voice in our head telling us that we ain't good enough, telling us that we can take a day off, telling us that we need to take a break, telling us that we need to slow down some. All that is a distraction. We need to focus on the discipline. See, when you focus on the discipline, doing what needs to be done, you negate how you feel. You're not gonna always feel like going to work, but you got bills to pay. You're not gonna always feel like going to the gym, but you got goals to hit. You see what I'm saying, bro? You're not gonna always feel like telling your homeboys no, because they going out to the club, they going out to this party, they doing this, they doing that. You're not gonna always want to tell them no. You see what I'm saying? But when the discipline kick in, you're gonna realize that, man, as much as I wanted to go out and pop out with my bros, I made the right decision by saying no, just staying in, stacking this bread up, saving my money. Because I just don't have it like that. You might have to do this for 6 months. You might have to do this for a year. You might have to do this for 2 years. But once you put yourself in position to where you can sustain doing the things that you want to do and doing the things that you need to do, you're going to feel so much better, bro. I remember the days, bro, when I was getting 30 views. You see what I'm saying? I remember the days, bro, when I was getting 100 views. You know what I'm saying? I remember the days where I would go to work, not knowing what time I was going to get off because it varied every single day because of the type of job that I was working. Then I would come home, hit me a workout in the crib, make me a video, go to sleep, eat, go to sleep, do the same thing all over again. I remember not having enough money to pay for stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing worse than financial troubles, especially when you already got bills. You see what I'm saying? It's nothing worse than making moves that you're gonna regret in the future. Now it's lingering in your head. Man, I shouldn't have did that. Man, if I wouldn't have did this 3 months ago, I would have been in a better position today. But you gotta learn from that stuff. Don't let it tear you down. Don't let it cause you to quit. You see what I'm saying? Let all this stuff fuel you, bro. The name of the game is, why would I quit? How selfish would it be for me to quit when I got people supporting me? When I got a family count on me, when I got a brother count on me, when I got a sister count, when I got people count on me. You see what I'm saying? Paint the picture for your life, bro. You got people in your corner supporting you. Even if you think you don't, you got people in your corner supporting you, bro. Whatever it is that you want to do with your life, whoever it is that you want to be in life, whoever you are watching this video, listening to this right now, you got to believe in yourself first before anybody else believe in you. You got to put the work in, bro. It's certain people that's not going to support you until they see the fruits of the work that you put in. If you're a content creator, bro, people might not start supporting you till they see that you hit 10K or they see that you hit a certain amount of numbers. You know what I'm saying? A certain amount of followers or subscribers, or you go viral. People might not support you until then. Your homeboys might not support your vision until you start reaping the benefits of the work that you put in. And it's just, you can't expect all these handouts and support and all this extra stuff for you to get started. Is it your vision, your dream, your life, or is it everybody else's? Are you living to please other people? Are you a people pleaser? Or are you trying to do what you need to do for yourself? Because the thing about it is, when you put in the work for yourself, that puts you in position to help other people. How can you take care of somebody else, help somebody else, when you're not taking care of yourself, helping yourself? It's literally impossible, bro. If you got negative influences in your life, you hanging around the wrong people, cut them people off, bro. Stop compromising your integrity. Stop compromising your morals just for the sake of your homeboys, just for the sake of this and for the sake of that, bro. And do what needs to be done. The hardest thing you're gonna do, but the best thing you're gonna do is eliminate them distractions. Because when it's just you and your goals, bro, it's nothing that can stop you. When you hungry, when you determined, there's nothing that can stop you. Don't quit. Do not give up, but keep putting that work in. Every day you gotta fight, bro. Every single day you gotta fight. Every single day you gotta wake up. Here we go again. God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for letting me see another blessed day. That's the first thing I say to myself when I wake up. Before I even open my eyes, I just say to God, thank you for another day. Because somebody didn't get that pleasure. See, some of us, we wake up, bro, first thing we do is complain and, I gotta go to work. I was riding to work the other day, bro. And it's like 6:57 in the morning. And it's like the second to last light before I get to my job. It's this homeless person standing right by the light. And I just thought to myself, yeah, life is not where I want it to be right now. You know what I'm saying? But it could be worse. So I'm just thankful for that. So God, thank you for at least allowing me to have a job to go to. At least thank you for blessing me with a crib to stay in. You see what I'm saying? Too many of us, we take what we got for granted. Like we just supposed to have everything that we want. So you gotta wake up with gratitude, bro. My manager told me the first thing he do in the morning is say 3 things that he grateful for. Because when you can express gratitude, bro, it allows you to appreciate where you at. It allows you to remember where you came from. It allows you to remember where you're trying to go so you can stay locked in. It reminds you to be focused on the goal. You see what I'm saying? It reminds you of all these things that you got that you actually taking for granted, bro. Today wasn't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. Stop all this, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it next week. January 1st, new year, new me. Hey, man. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that, bro. It's now or never. Literally, it's now or never. Either you going to put the work in or you going to sit on the sidelines. You see what I'm saying? How you practice is how you play. So when you go hard in practice, when you get in the game, you're going to do what you did in practice. But if you lollygagging, going through the motions, when it's time to get in the game, if you get in the game, you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. Because, bro, when ain't nobody watching, who are you? What are you doing? You gotta learn how to put this down and stop looking at everybody else's life and look at your life and be real with yourself. What changes need to be made, man? What do you need to do to get from here to where you want to go? Because what has gotten you from point A to point B ain't gonna get you from B to C. The same habits and friends and mindset and beliefs that got you to where you at right now is not gonna take you to where you want to go. So you have to grow. You have to, come on, man. You gotta shed off the stuff that don't serve you no more. You gotta keep evolving. If you stay stagnant, you slowly but surely getting worse. You see what I'm saying? There's really essentially, listen to this, bro. There's really no such thing as staying the same, because time is time is not waiting on you, bro. So if you just staying the same, doing the same thing every single day, the same little mundane routine, but you ain't getting no better, you ain't making no progress, you actually getting worse because your days are getting cut shorter. That's why every day you gotta wake up, man. How can I get 1% better today? How can I be better than I was yesterday? Maybe I'm gonna spend less time on my phone. Maybe I'm gonna stay an extra hour overtime at work. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna stay an extra hour in the gym, extra 30 minutes in the gym. Maybe I'm gonna go to the gym twice today. Maybe I'm gonna start journaling my goals. Maybe I'm gonna just reflect on my life right now. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna send this DM to this person so I can network with them. Maybe I'm gonna try to go outside and meet somebody new today. Too many of us, we be in our own head, trapped in our own reality. Boxed in, closed off. I got problems like that too, bro. I struggle with that too. Like, you be going through it. You the type of person, bro. I'm the type of person, I don't like to just, I don't like to vent. I don't like to just, express what I'm going through to nobody. I like to just, handle things on my own. I like to deal with stuff on my own. I'm not the type of person to be open up and venting and all that type of stuff, bro. That's just not me. That's never really has been me. So when I'm going through it, you may not really just know because I'm not telling you nothing, but I also don't allow my energy to show it 100%. You see what I'm saying? If you know me, you might can be able to pick up if I'm kind of going through something. But for the most part, bro, I try not to let what I'm going through define my overall day, my overall mood, my overall vibe. Because I just keep the goal at hand. But what I was getting at is this, like, the more baggage that you hold on to, bro, the more negativity that you got in your mind, the more negative your emotions are, the more negative your belief system, your worldview is, the less faith that you got in God, the harder life is gonna be. The slower you're gonna move, essentially, right? Like, imagine you running a race, but it's just yourself, right? So you can run your max speed. If you got 20-pound backpack on, a 20-pound vest on, 50-pound vest on, you're not gonna be running the same speed as if you was just had nothing, right? So oftentimes, bro, we gotta shed off this stuff. We gotta take the vest off. We gotta take the ankle weights off in order to get to where we wanna go. All right, I'm finna wrap this up because my camera had just died. But basically, y'all boys, man, listen up, bro. You gotta have a system in your life as a man. You gotta have a system in regards to improving your mindset, stimulating your mindset with positivity, whether that be reading books, strengthening your relationship with God, surrounding yourself with the right people. You gotta have things that enhance and influence your mindset in the positive direction. Same thing with your emotions. I know I was just telling y'all that I'm one to bottle up stuff, but bro, you gotta have a certain outlet for these things. It ain't always gotta be that you gotta be, talking to somebody. You can talk to God, but you gotta have a positive outlet. Like, when I'm going through stuff, bro, when like my mind all over the place, my emotions all over the place, that's when I lock in the gym. I mean, I already be going to the gym like almost every day, but it's like the workout, it's just more relieving, bro, because once you get to a point where like going to the gym just becomes a part of your lifestyle, bro, it becomes therapeutic. Like, yeah, you're trying to hit your goals, you're trying to, increase your physique and stuff like that, but the gym is therapeutic, bro. The gym is therapeutic. You gotta have positive things to just stimulate your emotions as well. You gotta have a positive outlet for your emotions. A man is nothing until he can control his emotions, until he can control his urges. You see what I'm saying? So let me give y'all an example. I'm glad I just said urges. You can't be the man, oh, I'm in my feelings, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not where I want to be in life, so I'm gonna just go watch these flicks and, I'm gonna just do that, I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna just watch these flicks, put myself in a worse situation once it's all said and done, because I'm gonna feel bad about myself. When you could have just controlled your urges, locked in the gym. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have positive outlets for the things that you're going through. For example, if life ain't going the way that you want it to go, the positive outlet is still being grateful for where you at. Not complaining, bro. We was already just talking about the physique. You gotta be in the gym as a man, bro. You gotta be in the gym. Get off the couch, hit the gym. Put the phone down, hit the gym. Get in the gym. Make the gym a habit. Fall in love with going to the gym, bro. Fall in love with the results. If you can't go to the gym, bro, hit the body weight. Take care of your physique. That shows discipline. The stress that you putting on your muscles, bro, that builds discipline. When you don't skip leg day and you man up and you go in there and get it done, that builds discipline. You see what I'm saying? Then when you finish the workout, you feel better about yourself. You feel like you accomplished something. What do you feel like you accomplished when you sit at home and jack off all day? What do you accomplish watching all your favorite content creator videos but you broke? What do you accomplish taking off from work? What do you accomplish chasing females all day and you are broke? I just cannot wrap my head around how you guys can be out here chasing women, talking about women 24/7, 365, no job, no consistent money coming in, no purpose, no hustle, no nothing. It's just women, women, women. Look, bro, this gotta be the last year that we sitting here so focused on these females that it just takes away from everything else that we got going on in our lives, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. Your dating life is not gonna be easy until you become the person who makes it easy for women to come into your life. And that starts with you getting on your grind, you having your own everything, bro. You see what I'm saying? You still stay at your mama crib. Why are you trying to get in a relationship, bro? You understand what I'm saying? You don't have a job. What are you doing chasing females for? What can you do for her? I know we always talk about what can she do for me, this, that, but bro, you don't have no money. What can you do for the girl? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta find a system in your life. And typically that starts with changing up everything that you're doing, changing up how you view life, changing up everything that you believe, and replacing it with something that's gonna help you improve, bro. Replace the scrolling with more reading, bro. Meditating, whatever it is that you wanna do. But you gotta build positive habits to replace the negative habits that you got, bro. It's as simple as that. You gotta appreciate and track the progress that you making so you don't feel like you just doing stuff and you ain't getting nowhere. See, you gotta have a vision for what you wanna do and for who you wanna be. So that way you making sure that you taking the right moves. If you don't know who you wanna be in life, if you don't know what you wanna do with your life, you're gonna be over here, you're gonna be over there, you're gonna be over there. You're gonna be doing all this extra stuff, but you ain't gonna actually be making no progress nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So if you actually wanna make progress, make the right moves according to who you wanna be, according to what your purpose is. If you don't know what your purpose is, bro, do reflection on your life. Figure out what you're good at. Figure out what you wanna do. What type of impact can you make on the world? Who do you wanna help? Based on what you've been through, based on what you wanna accomplish, who can you help? You understand what I'm saying? What are you good at? What are your strengths, bro? But the bottom line is, man, I don't care where you at in life. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. There's always somebody going through something worse than you, but that's still putting in work. They still got their faith. Every day not gonna be the day that you know what I'm saying? Every day not gonna be the best day of your life. Every day not gonna go as planned. See, that's another thing that I gotta work on, bro. Once some type of disorder come into my life, it irritates me because I'm like, man, I like to have structure in my life. You know what I'm saying? So when disorder comes into my life, it irritates me. But you gotta be able to adapt to the disorder because it's gonna come regardless. So when it do come into your life, you gotta be the type of person who can deal with it. If you ain't got no control over your emotions, something gonna happen and it's gonna knock you off your square. But if you the type of person who can handle stuff, you got the mindset, you got the emotional control, when something happens, you're gonna have a positive outlook and you're gonna keep going. You see what I'm saying, bro? So like I said, man, we got a little bit over a month left in 2024. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hungry right now. I got a vision right now. I'm determined right now, bro. I got a ton of vision right now. You see what I'm saying? I don't have room for distractions. I don't have time to waste. I don't have games to play. I got stuff that I want to do in my life. I'm trying to become the best I'm en route to becoming the best version of myself. So if it ain't aligning with that, I don't want to be surrounded with it. You see what I'm saying? You need to learn how to really be alone. Because too many of y'all don't like to be alone because you make bad decisions. Too many of y'all, you don't like to be alone because you're going to get all in your head and you're going to crash out. You see what I'm saying? Because your mindset ain't right. You're gonna start thinking about all this what if stuff, right? But once you can master being alone, bro, you stop depending on a lot of people. You stop trying to please all these people. You understand what I'm saying? Once you master how to really just be alone, bro, you love yourself more. You respect yourself more. You want to protect your energy. Once you really learn how to be alone, bro, you can strengthen your relationship with God. And you can really discover what your purpose is. You can understand what moves you need to make to get to the next level. But when there's all this chaos in your life, bro, you're not going to be able to make progress. You need to have a clear conscience. You don't need to walk around with all this guilt and regret. That goes back to all the baggage that you hold on to. Let go of that regret, man. Let go of that guilt. Clear your conscience so you can fill your mind up with positive stuff. Use the losses as fuel and motivation. Use the setbacks as fuel and motivation to keep going, man. You got to look at your grind in your life and realize how somebody would almost give their life up to trade places with you, bro. So you complaining about your life when somebody would love to have your life. So come on, man. We got to lock in, bro. It ain't no time to waste. It ain't time to play. It ain't time to procrastinate. It ain't time to chase these people who don't care about us. It ain't time to try to fit in with the crowd, fit in with what they doing. It ain't time to fake it till we make it. It's time to lock in and grind and hustle. You see what I'm saying? It's time to struggle so we can get it off the muscle, so we can manifest the life that we want. You're going to have to struggle. Yes, you're going to have to struggle. No, ain't nobody giving you no handouts. No, ain't nobody going to make it easy for you, but you can make it easy for yourself if you put in the work. So with that being said, bro, I'm finna go ahead and wrap this video up. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to spit some game to y'all real quick because I realized that I had a lot on my mind, but the only way for me to really help myself is to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? I get out of my head and out of my mindset and stop doing all this overthinking when I just turn the camera on and I just speak my mind. Because I know that it can help y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes this is what's necessary to do. Because you never know who's going through something that you're going through. So never give up, bro. Never quit. Stay focused on the goal. Reflect on how far you've came and appreciate the progress that you've made. Even if it's just a little bit, bro. Appreciate it. Stay hungry. Stay determined. Don't be getting satisfied and content just because you're making a little bit more money. Don't start raising the bills just because you're making a little bit more money. You got a better job. You feel me? Stay down till you can really come up. Not fake it till you make it, but stay down till you can really come up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The work works. Don't try to rush the process. Trust the process. Embrace the struggle. Embrace the hard times, bro, because that's what's going to make you a real man. That's what's going to build your character. That's what's going to give you that oomph about yourself. That's what's going to give you things to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? So really let this message sink in. If you need to start the video over, start it over. But I'm being straight up with y'all boys. When I say life is real out here, you gonna go through stuff. So you need to make sure that you equipped to handle the stuff that you're going through. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes, bro, it's gonna seem like you can't win for losing. It's always something. But if you got the faith, you're gonna be able to make it through these things. You're gonna trust God and his plan, and you're not gonna complain. If you got the mental fortitude, you're gonna be able to handle it. You're not gonna start overthinking and stressing. If you got the emotional control, you're gonna be able to deal with these things that you're going through. You gotta be able to compose yourself and hold frame and look at your life from a logical perspective and just keep moving accordingly. So with that being said, bro, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope something resonated with you. I hope something inspired you. I hope something lit that light bulb in your head that's gonna get you going, that's gonna motivate you, that's gonna get you to take that next step. But other than that, man, if you got any questions, concerns, make sure you drop it in the comments. Make sure you leave a like on the video, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man.